So I used to record on my YouTube thing called My Life, Your Entertainment. Then I stopped and people brought it to my attention and was like, hey, you used to record this thing on YouTube called My Life, Your Entertainment. I'm like, yeah, I did like 3 or 4 episodes a year ago of me just recording random videos of myself. And like, oh, or are you gonna bring that back? I'm like, I don't think anyone even watched it. And I looked, I had like maybe 1,000 views. So I was like, okay, why not? I guess I'll bring it back just for those 1,000 people. So welcome to My Life, Your Entertainment. I don't know how many videos I'm going to record or if I'm actually going to commit to it this time, but who knows, we'll see. Me, I usually start something and I don't always finish it, so I don't know. Right now, I'm doing my hair before I go to the gym. I have about, I want to say 7 weeks before one of my trips, going to Cancun. And then like 6 weeks before the other, I'm going to Austin. You guys know I love Austin. I love to float the river. It's my favorite thing to do for my birthday. Some friends want to go, some friends do not. And I'm like, doesn't stop anything. I'm still going. I don't care if I have to float the river by myself. Like, I'm going. This is the fit for the gym. I've worn this like 1,000 times. I'm trying to lose some more back fat. I'm so bloated at my period, and I swear I gained like 7 pounds before I get my period. I don't know if I'm the only girl, but it's just ridiculous. I'm just swollen. I hate that. But my goal is to lose 10 pounds before the trip. I think I can. Maybe 15 because it's all inclusive at the resort, and I feel like I'm just gonna eat to get my money's worth. But don't do what I do. That's like a bad idea. I need to buy more of this. I'm out. Like a drop left. Hopefully that can last me. And then I'm running low on this too. I used to have this other spray, but I'm out of that as well. I have not been to a beauty supply store. And I'm gonna lose some leave-in cream. That's pretty much it. I feel like it looks so dark. My camera is so dark and all the lights are on in my bathroom and I don't know why it's so dark. It looks just really dark in this area. It's weird. But here we go. Put some conditioner in my hair. I might do a ponytail, I don't know. I do like a bun better. I just feel like it looks more put together, but let's see. I'm not the best at doing my hair. I'm trying not to wear weave right now. I think I'm going on almost 6 months without wearing weave. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure. But the goal is to grow my natural hair out. It was so dry and brittle for me bleaching it, so I decided, you know, I'm just gonna take a break from wearing hair extensions and grow out my hair myself. And it's been hard. I'm used to just waking up and just going and not having to do my hair. I also stopped getting individual lashes done because they were breaking out my real lashes. Like, I literally woke up one day and I swear I had like 4 lashes. So now I just wear the strips, which I know a lot of people are against, but I don't care. It works for me, and my eyelashes aren't bald anymore. So that's what I do. Oh, my hair is oily, as always. I don't like dry hair. The ponytail looks okay. Just fluff it out a little bit. I'm still learning how to do this naturally curly hair. I used to do it all the time in high school, but then I stopped and I started wearing weave once I graduated high school, and I've been addicted ever since. The braids like took out all of my edges. They're growing back, but it looked really bad for a while, so I'm taking a break from that too. But I really want braids. I think every girl gets braids before they go on vacation because it's just easier to maintain your hair, especially getting in the water with the chlorine. Really damages your hair. So that's what I initially wanted, but unfortunately it's just not working out because I'd rather have edges than none. I just hate that they pulled my edges out. They braided my hair so tight. They put this gel in it, and I just had like knots all in my hair when I was taking the braids out. And I didn't have the braids in but 3 weeks, and I want to say I spent like $350 on the braids, and I included the hair. So yeah, that was not a good deal. A little bit of this. I feel like my hair just starts sticking up. probably sit under the head dryer now that I'm doing this, but I just don't feel like it. Yeah. So this is the look for the gym. I'll go ahead and go and get it over with, because the longer I wait, the more I get in my head and I talk myself out of going, and then I end up not going. And then I still have flabby arms and a chunky stomach, which we don't want because it's summertime. I'm no good. I'm already in my bed. I'm supposed to be going to the gym. I'm dressed. I just did a video about it, but I got my period and I started cramping. So now I'm just like, should I take like a 20-minute nap? But I'm like, if I take a 20-minute nap, am I actually gonna get up? So I'm gonna set an alarm. I just take a 20-minute nap. I just took some ibuprofen because I have a little bit of a headache as well, and I'm like, hopefully that works so I can get this workout in, because these jiggly arms and I just really need to get this workout in so I can look good on vacation. But my energy is at a zero. Like, I don't know what girl told me, oh yeah, if you work on your period you'll have all this energy. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it, but if I feel worse after the workout, I'm never doing this again. So right now I'm just gonna take a nap because that pre-workout has not kicked in and I am exhausted. So we'll just see how this works. Okay, I'm about to go to bed. I'm just tired. And I always feel bad saying that I'm tired because, you know, my mom is battling cancer and she'll be like, girl, you're tired? I'm on chemo. So I'm just like, okay. I mean, I complain. But I don't know, just the first few days you have your period is just awful. I just want to lay here. But I gotta get in shape. So to the gym I go. And I'm only staying 30 minutes. And when I come back, I want to eat something good and drink a smoothie. That's all. I look a mess. I'm rushing to go to work. But a couple years ago, like 2.5, 3 years, I wanted to do ECMO. So I was talking to all my coworkers about it. I was like, hey, I saw the RTs doing ECMO, and everyone was against it, just talking so negative about it, saying they didn't want to do it. Now all of a sudden, those same friends are all doing ECMO. Not only are they doing ECMO, they're doing it at the place that I recommended. It's funny because friends will tell you not to do something because they actually want to do it, which is fine with me. Because the more I found out about ECMO, not only about ECMO, but like the place that I wanted to work at, I found out that the head manager is very racist. And I'm just like, why would I put myself in a position to work at a facility where management is very racist? And not only that, denies a lot of PTO and just makes it a very stressful environment. And I already have one job that's pretty stressful, so I don't want a second one that's stressful. So the more I thought about it and, you know, prayed about it, I decided that it was not for me. So no hate to them. Good luck. I'm not doing it. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. And I found that, like, I feel like I can't get my words out. I feel like things didn't work out, and I found out about how negative it was because it wasn't supposed to work out for me. But I truly believe, like, everything happens for a reason, and whatever does not work out for me doesn't work out for a reason. So don't force anything. Like, I applied to do a cath lab program, but I didn't get in. And I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't heard back from them. And then I realized I did not submit my application. Checked my emails, and they were basically saying that I didn't complete it or submit it. And I was like, oh my gosh, but a month had already went by. So I was like, okay, that's probably not meant to be. I prayed about it, and I was like, let me just move on from it. And I later on found out that it'll be like a $12 pay cut for me to do the program for 6 months, which is something I cannot afford right now. I'm like, I am a single mom. I can't afford to take a $12 pay cut for 6 months. And then I probably will lose my full-time job. And if I flunk out of the program, you know, obviously I would have to find another job because I would lose my full-time job. So I was like, this is not going to work out for me. So now I moved on to look into other things that have great income, not just in healthcare. or other things that I'm interested in. So I was like, you know what, let me explore those options and pray about it, obviously, and see how it works out for me. Something that I like to do is, if I'm thinking about doing something career-wise or just anything period, I like to not only pray about it, but I pray to my ancestors. I pray to those that are very close to me, and just ask for a sign. I do that in relationships, and I remember I was dating this guy, and I was like, oh, I talked to my grandma, my aunt, and my other aunt, and I asked them about guys' relationships, and I had been dating him for like 2-3 months. And he's like, what they say about me? I was like, I haven't asked them. So I asked them about him, right? 3 days later, we broke up. 3 days later, we broke up. Yeah. And I just remember thinking on the ride home, like, he told me to ask them about him. And they let me know. They're like, that is not the man for you. Leave that man alone. And I was like, wow. And I remember, like, being sad, not necessarily a relationship, because I've had so much going on in that short period of time. Like, in that month, like, a lot of bad things happened. So I was, like, stressed and just sad. And I remember my dad was like, girl, I know you're not sad over a man that you make more money than and look way better than. I was like, oh. And I was like, you're pretty, you're educated, you have a beautiful shape, you need to be very mindful of who you date anyways, and he's just not on your level. And after my dad said that, I was like, you're right. But sometimes it just takes you, like, listening to your dad or your mom about advice, and you just come to your senses, and you're like, you know what, you're right, I'm tripping, I'll come back to reality. Okay. But yeah, sometimes we have things that you have in mind. Don't tell your friends about it. Them hating ass bitches, they're gonna do things behind your back. And hey, let them, because maybe that's their journey, maybe that's God's plan for them. So maybe I'm supposed to bring up ECMO to those friends because that was God's plan for them. They're supposed to be ECMO specialists. So hey, shout out to them. I hope it all works out. I hope they don't experience any racism. But for me, God has other plans for me. So I'm not stressed, I'm not bothered. Pocket's still heavy.
Wait, what did you just say? I said I ate the last of the studio donuts this morning. You prank